Hi, my name is Michael Henderson, singer-songwriter from the island of Dominica, and a member of the newly formed steering committee of AMP, the Association of Music Professionals.
My name is Ayola George. I am a singer-songwriter and I also work in the sector as a publicist.
Hi, I'm Dion Henderson, music producer, mix engineer, songwriter, composer, and executive producer.
AMP was registered in Dominica in 2007 with the express purpose of providing music practitioners with adequate representation as well as training in various aspects of the music industry. The idea is to bring about a better functioning music industry and a less contentious one. From the inception, AMP concentrated on training and so facilitated quite a few workshops from songwriting to live studio engineering, studio recording, as well as music business. And these workshops were done in collaboration with agencies like Dexia and the Dominica State College. These workshops, very successful workshops, were approved and funded by the government of Dominica as well.
In recent years, AMP's efforts have been seriously impacted by the occurrence of two major disasters, namely Tropical Storm Erica and Hurricane Maria. And obviously, government funding had to be diverted to deal with these specific matters. And so AMP deliberately did not seek funding from the government. So for the last 3 years, the organization essentially has been dormant. Despite the challenges posed by the current COVID-19 pandemic, many persons in the association see this as an opportune time for the revival of AMP. The music sector, the creative industries have been severely impacted by this pandemic. We're talking about lockdowns, curfews, limits on live performances, limits on large gatherings. Most people have been impacted not only from not doing the things they love to do, but they have been impacted financially. Practitioners are now in need of representation and guidance.
A meeting was held November 23rd, 2020 at the Windsor Park to discuss the revamping of the operations of the association. Members and potential members attended online and in person. Members posed questions regarding the way forward and the operations of the association. Decisions made includes a membership drive to recruit additional practitioners into the association, redesigning of an application and admission process through an electronic form, election of a new executive, and issuing of this statement to the public to announce the existence of the association and, of course, a way forward.
AMP aims to represent all practitioners in the music industry. We're talking about writers, artists, composers, background performers, DJs, promoters, venue owners, basically anyone who generates income from music or music-related activity is welcome to join AMP. And there are so many benefits to joining an association like this one. You're talking about adequate representation with the authorities on issues that directly affect the industry, about taxation, about duties, just issues that speak to the core of the music industry. Training opportunities for various aspects of the industry, songwriting, understanding copyright, music business, understanding how to price your product. Just a wealth of information that can be shared amongst members that can help you propel yourself forward in the industry. Again, there's strength in numbers. If we lobby together, then there's greater likelihood of us achieving our goals as a group than if we do so as individuals. And there's a fraternity, of course, of like-minded people with aligned goals and resources that we can leverage to the benefit of the general group. So basically, any music professional, anybody who's interested in music as a career, as an income-generating activity, is welcome to join AMP. We're talking all age groups, all genres of music, across the spectrum of genres of music here in Dominica.
The global music industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and Dominican music practitioners need to come together so we can claim our piece of that pie. The time is now for us to come together and make a stand for advancements in the sector. Copyright protection specifically is very important and integral to the sector. And so we must advocate for, enforcement of protection laws and for enactment of regulations that give power to these laws. As a body, AMP needs to advocate to the government and the general public for their support, especially because of their use of our work at various times throughout the year. Carnival, Independence, and every 5 years or so during a general election. We must sensitize the public on the importance of the creative industries and the rights of the persons who work within the sector. Because music is not just for entertainment, it's a way that we support ourselves and our families. We must advocate for easier access to financing for music-related enterprises. The framework needs to be put in place so that it's easier for anyone in the sector to access these funds to help scale up their businesses.
We need to emphasize that music forms an integral part of who we are, and the lack of support for the industry may lead to the loss of identity as a people. We can only achieve these goals if we work together as a group. Remember, there is strength in numbers. This is why AMP is putting out a call to all music practitioners in Dominica to join the movement.
Let your voice be heard. Be part of the movement. Let's energize Dominica's music industry.